My name is Emily Eberspacher, and I am one of the three sisters and also a business owner of E Equine. E Equine is a horse motel, and we also focus on horse sales and horse boarding. It was established in 2016. The three of us started an LLC, and it's definitely been a learning experience, but we've been pretty fortunate to have this place that we have. In 2014 was Mother's Day. Our farm and our local community was hit by an F3 tornado. Pretty much this whole area of the barn that we're sitting in now was destroyed. Our indoor arena was completely gone. We had farm damage throughout, but we were fortunate enough that our home and our family were okay. But it was definitely something that I wouldn't ever want to have happen to anyone else or wish upon anyone. We were in the house when it hit, like we saw it coming, and we all went downstairs to take shelter. And we heard it like going over top of us, and we didn't know what to expect when we walked back up, upstairs. We walked outside, and it was the most gut-wrenching feeling I've ever experienced. Like, everything that we loved is inside of this barn, and we didn't know where any of the horses were. There was literally only a door standing left in this arena. It cleared out quite a few of our pivots on our farm, machine shed, but the most damage was done to our horse facility. So our whole indoor arena was gone that we're sitting in here. A quarter of the barn was destroyed and was just straight destruction. The horses, fortunately, we have all Behlen stalls in the barn, and somehow the roof must have just lifted up off of the barn and the walls fell down. The stalls are all still standing, surprisingly, but the horses in the stalls escaped with minimal to moderate injuries. They all recovered well, but overall it was very, very just unreal. Like, it's hard to describe. Everything was such a blur after we went out there.
We moved all the horses in right before the storm because it's supposed to be baseball-sized hail. So seeing all of that gone just was crazy, because now we had to find the horses. We went out to the fields and started looking for the horses. They were miles away running. Found the injured ones and tried to bring them back closer to the barn where we could get them, penned up a little bit. After that, it was just never want to do that again. One of the horses that we lost was one of my ponies, my very first pony that I found. She had a broken leg. The other horse that we lost, my twin sister's horse, he was one of her favorites. That was really hard to find him out there. He was more my ranch gelding. We did a lot. We moved cows, showed him in the 4-H, showed him at open shows. Just kind of my go-to horse. It is definitely pretty heartbreaking to lose him. After the storm, we had a get-together. Everybody came out to help clean up, and we said, doesn't matter if it's ours or the neighbor's field, we're going to clean it up. So everybody got together, and we just started 1 mile by the next. We just went and started cleaning everything up. The rebuilding process, we just, kept going with it day by day, and we're pretty lucky to have everything we do now. So we run a horse hotel. We have an 8-stall barn, an indoor and outdoor arena. We also have a bunkhouse. We offer the horse hotel, so anybody traveling with horses or moving or trail riding or anything like that, they can come and lay over. And so they'll put their horses in the stalls or in an arena, and they are able to stay in our bunkhouse, so they don't need to leave their horses, and they can stay on site. So I think that's something that's really special for them, not having to leave their horses. And they know that their horses are safe in the Behlen stalls. So that's been very nice to have. My two sisters and I, Hannah and Sarah, we started E Equine in 2016 as an official business for the three of us.
We have been showing horses and competing with horses and buying and riding and selling, and ever since I can remember, really. So my business partners are pretty much a no-brainer. So they gladly joined me on this pursuit, and we have been pretty blessed and fortunate. Otherwise, I've never expected that we would have people from 50 different states that have been here and loved our business and loved what we do and loved all of us. And we've made so many connections. It's just amazing. And everyone that comes through with their horses, they love to know that, you know, their horses are in great stalls. Like, they love the Behlen stalls, they love the feeders, they love knowing that the horses are in such great, safe place that they know that they can sleep well at night knowing that their horses are gonna be okay.